Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about what are the basic requirements which are needed for publication of good research paper. So I am Dr. Raman Upaganlawar, Associate Professor, SNJB's SHDJ College of Pharmacy, Bangalore. Why should we write a research paper? A very first question coming to mind of many of the scholars. First thing is that to improving the healthcare, you are working in whatever the field. So if you are publishing your paper and on you are having some new findings, then that findings will definitely will help to improve the existing healthcare facility. And that's why it is very important to publish a research paper. Now, whatever research you are doing, whether this research is standing in the current updates or current science that you come to know from your paper. Authenticity of research is very important. Whatever work you are doing, whether that work is authenticate or not, that you come to know from your research paper. Now, sometimes the research papers are requirement for certain things, and that is to get the funding. Now, in India or in throughout the globe, there are different types of scholarships are available. There are different types of fundings are available, and these funding agencies gives lots many fund for doing a good research work. So they screen your project, they screen your proposal based on your previous experience in the same field. And how they come to know that? They come to know only on the basis of your published research paper. Sometimes if you are in industry as well as in your academy, for promotion from lower grade to higher grade, you also need the research publication, or you want to take some administrative post or in university level or anywhere, you required a research paper. Then for a freshers, when they applied for a job, again, if before going to job, if they have some good impact factor paper, then that will give the chances, that will increases the chances of their selection for the job. And some time to keep the job means what? Nowadays in every academic institute they are going for the NBA and NAC accreditation, and in NBA and NAC accreditation, there are separate weightage for the publications, and therefore, if you are in the job, then continuously you have to contribute one to two good paper every year, which will preserve your job. For this purpose, this publication is very much important. Now, how you come to know that your research paper is good? For a good research paper, a good research is very important. Now, in that case, the good science is very important. What do you understand by good science? Good science means novelty of work for human well-being. Means whatever work you are doing, whatever work you are going to present, that should be very novel, and that will share, or that will helpful for human being or clinical practices. So the novelty in the sense that whatever the new updates are there, based on that your work should be planned. If your work is very old, if your work is very simple, then a good research paper will not accept your work. Now, good presentation is again very important. When you draft your paper, then the way of presentation gives you chances of important chances of publication. Now, in this case, if you find some topmost publisher like Elsewhere, Springer, and some Wiley, all international publication, they have provided the guidelines. According to that guidelines, if you prepared your paper, and along with that, if you avoid some common errors means full stop, comma, then grammatical changes, then paragraphs, then where to write capital, where to write small letter. All these things you should be consider very properly and go through your paper and avoid all these mistakes to have a good research paper. Then third thing is you can always try to publish your paper in the reputed journals, and reputed journals they having certain impact factor globally. If your paper, if your work doesn't have any impact factor, then no one will uh, though no one will ask your paper, or this paper will not contribute for the science. A more impact factor indicate that your work is very novel and your work contributes significantly for the development of nation or for the development of human well-being. Now, how you come to know that your work is very novel? So, whatever work you are planned, on that basis, you find out that the similar work is previously published or not. And if it is published already and you are just changing the uh, compounds, you are doing the same work, then the work is not considered as a novel work. Another thing is that if already there is a work published and you are doing a slight modification in the work and you want to publish the paper, then again that work is not a novel work. You can understand the depth of your research. Now, if your work is preliminary, again this preliminary paper will not be accepted in the international journal. Your work should contain some molecular aspect of the disease, or molecular aspect of the mechanism, or some novel compound. So depending on your depth of the research work, you can identify whether my work is novel or not. Then the journal in which you want to publish your paper, then your work should meet the standard of that journal. For example, suppose you want to publish the paper in some neurological journal, then your work should contain some neurological aspect. Your work should follow the neurological criteria, then only your work will be published, or your work can be published into the standard journal. And every standard journal they have their criteria of publication, so your work should meet the standard of the journal, then only your work will be accepted. Now, before going to start the writing research paper, very important thing, or doing any your research work, very important thing is the literature review or literature survey. Your literature should be very strong. If you do a strong literature, then there is a less chances of repetition of work, modification of work, or preliminary type of work, or substantial type of the work. Because from literature you come to know what activity, what parameter, what things are already reported in the domain of science, and from that you prepare your protocol, which will be significantly different from already existing work. Then based on the literature, you can come to know that which journal having the which impact factor, or which journal having a good impact globally. And you also go with the better insight into possible reviewers of the journal. Sometimes what happen, the scholars or the students, they don't do a strong literature survey, and they do lots of work and lots of hard work, and they write the paper everything, and then they come to know that this work is already published by somewhere else. At that time there is a wastage of time, wastage of money, and unnecessarily the students will undergo frustrations that, oh, I have done lots many things, and it has been observed that, everything is already reported in the domain. So such types of things will not be happen, and for that purpose you have to do a good literature survey, which is a very important part of writing the research paper. Now, Then journal selection is again a very important factor. There are certain points on the basis of that you select your journal. First is indexing. Indexing means what? Whether your journal is reported in some good database which are globally accepted or globally recognized. For example, PubMed site, then Scopus site, then some big database are available. Then impact factor is very important. Impact factor measures the frequency with which the average article in a journal has been cited in a particular year. So it is again the recognition for your published paper. So based on that, the impact factor will be uh, allotted. And if impact factor is very good, like 4, 5, then that journal reputation is also good. Most of the people globally, they are going to refer that journal, and again they cite the work carried out in that journal to their own paper also. So impact factor is very important. Then the publisher, it should be reputed. Nowadays there are so many local publishers are available. We charge some 2000, 5000 rupees and publish your paper, but that is no use, that is useless. So when you select a journal, you can also check the publisher. Globally there are certain publisher like Elsewhere are there, and PubMed is there, then Treller and Francis are there, then Wiley are there. These are the reputed publisher. So from this reputed publisher, you find out the journal, and from that journal, you select the journal based on your topic or your work. Then degree of importance of the work is again important. So some journals, they only accept the manuscript having the molecular level work, but some journals, they can accept the paper based on certain criteria. So you go through the criteria, you can observe the previous issue of that journal, and also find out the depth of your research work, and based on all these things, you can select the journal, which is very important. Now there are certain top publishers in the world, like Elsewhere is there, Springer is there, Oxford University Press is there, Cambridge is there, then Simago is there, then Wiley is there. So number of paper are there. These are related to some pharmacy publishers. But if you are from the engineering background, if you are from some different background, medical background, you can also go through the website. You will find the topmost publisher from your field. These are the publishers in the India. Nowadays, UGC has given UGC has given the list of journals, and if your paper is published in the UGC approved journal, then only it has some weightage in the India. So this is a website on which you will find the list of journals which are approved by UGC in India. Apart from that, there are certain good publications related to pharmacy, like Indian Journal of Pharmacology, which is published by Association of Pharmacology, then IGPR, which is published by APTI, then Journal of Biosciences, then Indian Drugs, then IPA publishes Indian Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Then Medno is one site where you can find a list of good journals. Then CSIR site is there, which publishes Indian Journal of Experimental Biology. Apart from that, there are various journals of different disciplines, and these journals having some impact factor in uh, and published from the India. Now, how to get the journal details? If you find out the any name of the journals, you can just search into the Google. You will get the journal details. What types of details one required to publish their paper? First thing is that if you find this journal, that is Plant Foods for Human Nutrition, it is published by the Springer. Very well, it is a very good publisher. Then if you go through this point, you can observe the impact factor is 2.598. It's very good. Then where from it is publishes? till date how much volume they have published, till date how much issues they have published. So everything you can get from the journal site. Sometimes the journal also provide a free issue, that is one free issue where from you can download certain papers, and from that paper, go through that paper, you come to know what is the requirement of that journal. Then important part in any type of journal is the instruction to author. Author's instruction means if you want to publish a paper into plant foods or human nutrition, what are their requirements? So their requirements are observed under instruction to authors. Under instruction to author, you will get which type of paper you want to publish, whether it is review, whether it is case study, whether it is a research paper, whether it is small short communication. Based on that you can select the type of paper. Then additional information like your contributor, everything. Then manuscript submission, how to submit the manuscript they have given, what is the requirement for title, what is the scientific style is required, what is the style of references, then table, format of the table, then artwork, then electronic supplement material, then author principle. So everything which is required related to your paper is provided under the instruction of author. So when you are going to publish your paper in a international good reputed journal, very first thing you have to read point wise instruction to author. Then some important factors are there for writing the research paper, and this include first is the coherence, means you includes all necessary information in your all the sections while writing the paper. Do not repeat it the same thing unless and until it is necessary. Repetition of the things will not allowed while writing the paper. So that's why you first go through the author's instruction. Then organization of paper is again very important. For that purpose you can follow aims, material, method, result and discussion. These four components are very much important in any type of the paper. Then put a right part in the right place. So actually always it is happen that first is the abstract, then introduction, then material, methods, then result, then discussion, conclusion and reference. This is what the sequence for any type of the paper. So it is recommended that you follow the sequence properly. Then third is the relevance. Stick to the guideline. You can read the guideline very properly, and whatever given in the guideline, suppose the guideline says that your abstract should be 100 words. So don't go beyond 100 words. You write only 100 words abstract. That is what the relevance of the guideline. Then clarity should be required, because your paper is going to read by number of author and they can easily understand your language, your technical things which you have included into the paper. Likewise the graphs, then your figures, all things should be very much clear. So these should be easy to read and understand. Proper grammar and no extra thing should be added into the paper. So these are what the basic requirements when you are going to start writing any paper. You can follow all the things, you can fulfill all the things, and then what are the tips to write a good research paper, that we will for that you can watch my second video, that is tips for writing a good research paper. So thanks to all for